bread, cheese, meat, vegetables. Wakey, wakey. Ah, good. You're still alive. Humans can go, 2 months without food? So long as you have water? Yes, water is very important. Won't make that mistake again. Drink up. Refreshing, isn't it? But you don't have to settle with just drinking water. You can always have food with your meal, so long as you play my game. Are you ready to play, or do you still think sandwiches are overrated? Oh, you want to play? I'm so glad you finally decided to do this. Let's get started. Today, I'll be using D6s, D12s, and D20s. You're confused? Oh, the D stands for dice, and the numbers are for how many sides the dice have. So D6 means it's a dice with 6 sides. D12, oh, you're confused about what these dice are made out of. Silly me. The guest I had before you was an elf, a very handsome man, the smoothest skin and pointiest ears I have ever seen. Unfortunately, he refused to play my game, so he eventually starved. It seemed like such a waste to get rid of his body. Nothing I could do about the rotting parts, but his bones were quite sturdy, so I decided to turn them into dice. I hope hearing that didn't ruin your appetite. Oh, don't be scared. This is just a dice tower. I'll drop the dice at the top, it goes through the tower, and it'll come to a stop at the bottom. No need to be so jumpy. I won't hurt you unless the dice tell me to. Now let's roll for bread. 3. Unicorn milk bread. A very fluffy bread that is usually cut into thick slices. It has a sweet taste from the unicorn milk, so it's sometimes used for desserts. But the sugar in the bread is mild enough that a savory sandwich won't interfere with the flavor. Good start for now. Would you like the bread toasted? It won't take much energy out of me. It's just a cantrip. Okay, time to toast. You have a lovely unicorn farm, by the way. It's a blessing to work with such majestic beasts. And it's a sign of your hardiness, too. Those horns are no joke. I bet you must be worried about your animals, but you don't need to be. I didn't see any farmhands on your property, so I opened up all the gates before I brought you back to my place. I wasn't going to let those beautiful creatures wither away in their pens. I'm not cruel. Let's roll for main. I hope you get something good, because this is going to be the star of your sandwich, assuming other ingredients don't overpower it. 7. Pigman ham. Very fat, very salty cold cuts. The sweetness and thickness of the bread will help soak up much of the meat's flavor. Many of our neighbors still debate on whether pigmen count as, well, men, but our king has declared them as wild animals, so you won't get in trouble for eating this. Though I bet you have no qualms about eating pigmen. Yeah, I noticed that scar on your shoulder. Had a nasty run-in with those pests, huh? You're lucky you didn't lose the arm. You really are a tough one, aren't you? I made the right call taking you in your sleep. Now let's roll for cheese. 4. Mozzarella of the marsh. Also known as fairy cheese, this is not actually made out of dairy. It's a mushroom that grows near marshes and swamps. I know I should have put this in the roughage section, but this doesn't taste like mushrooms at all, so I thought it was better suited here. The saltiness of the fairy cheese is mild, but since the ham is already salty, you might need more water with this. Speaking about water, thanks again for saving me. I know you must think otherwise, but I am a good swimmer. I was just tired that day. It was embarrassing to be rescued from such a shallow lake, but the embarrassment was worth meeting you. What was your name again? Ah, right. Lovely name. Now it's time for roughage. Oh, roughage is basically plant food. Fruits, vegetables, nuts, stuff like that. I don't mean to patronize, you just looked confused. Anywho, I'll roll 2 dice for the roughage. 11 tomatoes and 4 mimi berries. Both the tomatoes and mimi berries will add more sugar and freshness to the sandwich, and help offset the saltiness of the meat and cheese. The acidity of the tomatoes will complement the fairy cheese very well, and the mimi berries, well, you already know what those taste like. Yes? Yes, you do. It was in the thank you pie I gifted you. I told you it was bunberry pie, but, I lied. It was easy to lie since bunberries and mimi berries taste the same. Do you know why they're called mimi berries? Because, if you eat too much, it makes you go, me, 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 me. Don't worry, the amount I put in this sandwich won't make you fall asleep. Now for my favorite part, the wild magic roll. As you can see on this list, most of these options contain no spells. The reason why I refer to this section as wild magic is because I like how weird and unexpected these options are. Natural 20! Good for you! Now you get to choose anything on this list, or any ingredient you want. The key? You want the key to your shackles. Well, I can't say I ever had anyone ask for that before. Say what you will about me, but I never interfere with the rules of a game. The dice landed on a 20, so if you want the key, you will have it. But the key needs to be an ingredient. Ingredient. Which means it goes in the sandwich. Once it passes through your system, you can do whatever you like with it. But you have to eat the key. Do we have a deal? Oh. Oh, I like you. Keep this up, and you'll become my new favorite guest. Okay, the key is going in the sandwich. Last but not least, the sauce roll. One body part. Don't panic, it might not be too bad. Pick a card. Whichever one you choose will be the body part I put in the sandwich. Come on, don't be shy. Hair. Lucky you. Clean hair doesn't have much of a taste, but it's been a week since you washed any part of your body, so I imagine the hair will be a greasy and musky addition to the sandwich. Also, if you're thinking, body parts aren't sauce, well, yeah. If you had chosen your fingers or your eyes, I would have blended them up until it turned to a spreadable paste. I'm not going to do that to the hair though, since it's easy to put in the sandwich. Let's get our sandwich closed up. Get our toothpicks in to hold them together. Get it? Toothpicks. Because there's teeth on the ends. The teeth also belong to my elf guest. And let's get it cut in half. Now let's take a look at that cross-section. Aside from the hair and the key, this is a pretty normal sandwich. Here's the half with the key. I'll let you eat this half too, I just want to try a bite. This is, thanks to the bread, tomato, and mimi berries, this sandwich isn't as salty as it could be, and the ham masks the taste of the hair. Oh, but the hair gives the sandwich a horrible mouthfeel. It's like greasy, stringy, thin, dried worms in my mouth. Ugh, yuck. If we had a proper sauce like mustard or mayonnaise, it would have helped with that and made the sandwich less dry. Mouthfeel aside, it's still edible. This certainly could have turned out way worse. Even if it had been disgusting, I'm sure you wouldn't be picky. Standards tend to lower when you haven't eaten for a week. Flavor-wise, I'd give this a 6.5, but texture-wise, it's a 4.5. I'll split it in the middle and say it's a 5 out of 10. I'll call this one the hairy ham. Anyway, don't take this meal for granted. You might roll something worse tomorrow. Enjoy! This story was inspired by Roll for Sandwich. I randomly got recommended a video from this channel and I decided to watch it because the concept of rolling for a sandwich seemed interesting. I ended up binge watching a bunch of the videos. It's strangely addictive to watch someone allow fate to decide their lunch. Check out the channel, it's super fun. If you want early access to my stories, follow me on Substack. Thank you and goodbye. I have suffered for years, felt every strain. No stranger to tears, no stranger to pain.
Yet never have I inflicted woes, got into conflict, or came to blows. It was unfair for me to suffer abuse, but my despair was never an excuse. So stay good and true, no matter the storm. Do not burn others to keep yourself warm.